So anyway, you and I just talking about the dumbing down of America. The dumbing down of America started back in the Rockefeller, J.B. Morgan, and Carnegie era. And you can look this stuff up, and we've talked about this because we've talked about the book The President Makers. So by the time they got to the point to where they built their wealth and they got to where they all started being the people basically monopolizing our country, they had an American dream. Their American dream was for them to get rich as hell. Do you know what they wanted the American dream for the public to be? For us to work our asses off to make them rich as hell and us to believe we're doing the right thing. All right, let's just get back to when in the late 1800s, early 1900s, all of a sudden, the government, but not really, okay? We're going to call it the Quorum of Nine, but I do know Rockefeller, Morgan, and Carnegie were all part of that at the time. But anyway, they decided to start educating the country folk. And the country folk were kind of like, wow, wait a minute. These people have never cared about us before. Why all of a sudden do they want to come in and start educating us and helping us out and letting us know that they really care about us? What was happening is the country folk were educating themselves and teaching themselves their own values, teaching themselves what they thought they needed to be taught about history, math, reading, writing, and arithmetic. Okay, basically those are the three mains. History and all that other stuff come in later, but all of a sudden these people see that these other folks are living an American dream, but they're too independent. We need to educate them the way we think they should be educated. So all of a sudden, they create their own, I can't remember the exact name, but it was the Educational Board of Trustees or something. But of course, guess who's on the Board of Trustees? And the Rockefellers, Carnegies, and Morgans, and then the other people that they had. And now what they're doing is, they're training us and teaching us the American dream is, you're going to go work, you're going to work at a job for 30 years, you're going to have 3 kids, a cat and a dog, a couple cars. Hopefully your kids go to college, but you know what? When this shit first came down in the early 1900s, when this is what they wanted us to believe in the education system that they brought us up in, they never talked about college for most folks. They didn't. Not for the middle class and the lower class. They just talked about you getting a high school education, getting a job in a steel mill, a factory, working for an automaker, which probably, anything that these people owned, okay? The shipping industry, let's go into all of that. So, and I don't know if people know this at this point in time, 95% of the money in this country is owned by 5% of the people. Okay? 95% of us work for the other 5% of the money. Think about that. And that's part of their education system that they pushed on us, and we still think. And now they're even making us even less educated because the stuff that they're teaching in school now isn't anywhere close to the stuff that we used to learn back in the day. Now it's just getting close to the problem. Let me see how you got there. I don't even care what the solution was. I just need to see the work and the process, how you got there. I don't know. Times have changed. Life has gotten different. And now it's really gotten different. And let's see where the education system goes now. Oh, but let's get back to the dumbing down of it at this moment. Common Core curriculum. You want to talk about... Why do we want to call it Common Core curriculum? Why wouldn't we call it Accelerated Core curriculum? And try to accelerate everybody? Oh, hell no. Let's just keep it common. Because that's where they want us all to be. Calming. And you know when you're calming, you keep calm. What happened to the land of the free and the home of the brave? Where did that go, people? Shell, you tell me. Just like I always say. Wait, no, you tell me, man.
No, man, I just think it's gone.
It's sad, isn't it?
They're beating it to the ground.
And just like I like to say, it's a sad commentary, folks. It's a sad commentary on us as humans. But they have made it. Do you know this COVID thing? This is what I want to talk about, the dumbing down of us and how they actually got us to lie down like they did. I talk about newspapers and anything on the news that you see is all based on a 6th grade level. I'll tell you what, sad thing now is if it's based on a 6th grade level now because of Common Core, whoo-hoo! Really? We all must be some damn hillbillies, man, you know. Come on now. Get some common sense. That's the sad thing about Common Core. There wasn't even common sense in it. Oh, by the way, who started Common Core? Bill Gates! Our boy Billy Gates. There you go. And he's hooked in the health department. And he's hooked in the education department. Oh! Hey, dumbing them down makes them all want vaccinations like some cattle just lining up, right? That's where we're going, y'all. You want to talk about sheeple? There you go. There you go. There's our boy Trump. That's him. Got the red hair and everything. Coolest cat in town. Trumpster. Love you, bro. You'll be back. Got to have him. Because you really want to think that we're going to be stupid? You know really what's going to show the lack of intelligence of this country right now? We call him maybe Crazy Joe, Sleepy Joe. I call him Sorry Ass Joe. But Joe gets in? Y'all think Donnie was crazy? Whew. There you go. The dumbing down of America.